you for being here. This is a very special day for a lot of our student athletes that have an opportunity to pursue a college athletic education moving forward. My name is Frankie DeBusk. I'm the athletic director here. Most of you know me, but if you don't, please stop by and say hello. We're glad to have everyone here today. What we'll do today, we'll have each individual signee come up with their families. They'll sign their national letter of intent. We'll have an opportunity to take some pictures while the student athlete is signing. After they get signed, the document signed, we'll have the student athlete. We'll have the student athlete come up and invite whoever she would like to have come up and sit with her and take some more pictures. It's going to be a great day today. Playing high school athletics is always incredibly enjoyable. They put so much time and effort in. They put a lot of hard work in, and then they have the opportunity to move on to the collegiate level. There's only like 5% of high school athletes that get that opportunity to go to the next level and play. We're fortunate today to have some unbelievable talent, some unbelievable kids. They do phenomenally academically. They're great on the field, on the court, etc. So hopefully it'll be an exciting day for the kids. Make sure you give them your attention, and again, at the end, they'll be able to invite people up and take pictures. If they want to have their boyfriends come up and take a picture, that's fine. The grandparents come up and take a picture. It is their day, and I will tell them as they're up here signing, today is their day. It's a special day for them, and we have this today to try to make it as special as we possibly can. But again, thank you all for coming. I do want to say thank you to all the media for being here. We appreciate you coming and supporting Dobyns-Bennett. A special thank you to Daisy Lockhart from Tribe Digital for coming and taking professional pictures today. All the live stream, all the pictures, all the video will be on our athletic website after we're finished. So feel free to go there. It's on Jimmy does a great job. Jimmy and Wes. If it wasn't for Jimmy Burleson and Wes Franklin, we wouldn't have what we have today. Those two guys just take serious pride in what we do, and thank you to those guys for providing all that they provide. We will get started. We'll go one at a time. What we'll do is allow the families to sit at the table, which Caroline's family set the table up for Carson Newman. When this signing is over, we'll take 5 or 10 minutes between signees for the other families to come up and decorate the table as they want to decorate it too. We won't be in any hurry. Again, it's a special day, and thank you very much for attending. I'll invite Caroline and her family to come on up and get this thing started. I don't know, we'll see. You're good on the fly, Bill.
I could sit here and hold it. It's not going to work.
All right. Our first signee today is Caroline Hill. As you can see up on the board behind her, Caroline is going to Carson Newman. We will introduce her head coach now. Bill Francis is our head girls basketball coach, and he's going to say a few words about Caroline.
Thank you. Before I do that, though, I want to ditto Coach DeBusk's comments there. I said, what a great day for women's sports at Dobyns-Bennett. How many do we have signing today? 6. 5 softball players, 1 basketball player. I think that's a great accomplishment. It speaks a lot for where we are as our programs. I'm especially excited not only to celebrate Caroline, but I have 2 other basketball players who have been with me for 4 years that are signed softball scholarships. So this is a day I really look forward to. It doesn't come around very often. You don't get this every year. So I look forward to the opportunity to speak about, our seniors that are moving on to the next level. So just a little bit about Caroline. Caroline was one of her and her senior class are what I call kind of the last of the COVID kids. They came in their freshman year and missed out on our whole summer program. I think we had 1 practice that freshman year. We got 1 practice right before dead period, and the energy was amazing. And we didn't know if we were even going to be able to practice again. I think other seniors in here can remember that no matter what sport they were in. I remember Caroline coming into the practice wearing a Gate City shirt. And she continued to wear that Gate City shirt for most of the off season up until the season started. And it always worried me. I said, Caroline, I know your history in Gate City, and I don't know why you're wearing this shirt, but it's really making me a little bit nervous because I hoped at some point that we'd be doing this someday, okay? So she finally got rid of that Gate City shirt, and I think I gave her a Dobyns-Bennett shirt right off the bat. But that first summer, we had one practice, and then, of course, we came into the fall. We didn't know what was going to happen. Scheduling, I've never been through a season where schedules change so much. Games canceling, people quarantine, trying to call up somebody and get a game on the fly. And the reason I mention this is because it was one of those scheduled games on the fly with Hampton. And we called Caroline in because I believe we had one or two kids out quarantined at the time. Caroline's a freshman, has been playing JV. We hadn't worked far into the season. We called her and said, Caroline, we'd like to dress you varsity tomorrow night. How do you feel about that? She didn't say anything. Her mouth just dropped to the floor. Yeah, Coach, I'm ready. So we play Hampton at home. And I remember this. I told Coach Robinson, said, let's give Caroline a look. We put her in the game. And I remember this like it was yesterday. I think she played about 3 minutes. Came in immediately, got a rebound, had an assist, and scored a bucket, and came back out of the game. And that's one of those messages we talk a lot about from time to time about in life being ready for your opportunities, preparing, because you never know when it's going to happen. And I thought that was the epitome of what we try to talk about and what we preach, and how you have to be ready not only in sports but in life for your opportunity. And that was a great example of coming in and taking advantage of that opportunity, and then really hadn't looked back much from there. So just a little bit about Caroline's career so far, and this is just 3 years. In 73 games, she's a two-time Food City Classic All-Tournament team, second team All-Northeast Tennessee last year, two-time first team All-Conference, so that would have been her sophomore and junior year. In 73 games, Caroline scored 854 career points, so we got outside shot at that magic number this year. 187 career rebounds, 129 career assists, 116 career steals. This is a pretty impressive one. 78% career free throw percentage. That's pretty good. And I mean, she goes to the line quite a bit, probably will more this year. But here's some other accomplishments that she will leave her legacy on our program. Single game record of 8 3-point field goals made, tied Sasha Morissette. Single season record of 77 3-point field goals made, tied Courtney Whitson. We know what kind of player she is, or was. And a career record of 142 3-point field goals made. And the exciting thing is all these stats, we still count. Hopefully we'll get us 32, 34 games this year if we can go on down the road. But finally, I think, and I always like to speak to this, her cumulative GPA is a 3.8. And that's what we try to preach. I know when the young kids come in, we try to stay on about their grades. It's important that your grades, you're a student athlete. That's why student comes first. And I think that she exemplifies that both on and off the court, and represents our program the way we want all our kids to represent it. And I think we have a wonderful senior class. I think I'm very thankful she's a part of that. And I tell you what, I told Coach Mincy several times, I said, man, they got to win right here when they got this one. So good luck to you.
Thank you, Coach. Well done. We'll give our attention now to Miss Caroline. She'll sign her paperwork that she's heading to Carson Newman. Go right ahead, Miss Caroline. All right, let's give a big round of applause. Caroline Hill heading to Carson Newman. Let's take a few pictures. Y'all go ahead and take a few pictures with your immediate family. You want your grandparents to come on up? Come on up, grandparents, please. right, good looking family. Let's take some pictures. Extended family, and don't try to hide. That means we'll hunt you down. Come on up. Jennifer, I don't know who that is, but come on, Jennifer. Courtney, get up here. I do know who that is. Yeah, move that out of the way, Henry. Good deal. All right, let's take some pictures. All right, teammates, all teammates come up here and join her, please. Right there in the middle. You want Coach Francis? Coach Godsey, you're being summoned. He was here earlier. I don't know if yep, come on up. Coach Robbins, come on up. All basketball coaches, get up here. Coach Combs? I don't think so. All right, y'all get in there tight. Coaches, stay up here. All coaches, please. She wants one with just the coaches. All right, guys, look at the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Caroline Hill heading to Carson, Newman. Up next will be Payton Moore, who's heading to Johnson University. We'll allow her family to come up and decorate the table. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention again. As you can tell, Payton Moore is up next. I'm going to introduce our head softball coach, Andy Hubbard. He's going to say a few words about Payton.
I'm not as good at speaking as Coach Francis is. Now, I can talk with anybody, but public speaking is not the greatest thing. First of all, I'd like to recognize these guys up here in front. They've been real supportive of all our kids, and Payton especially, and they've made a big impact on her in the future, their parents. What I've done is I'll let the kids and their parents write some things up. That way I don't leave anything out, because there's tons of things that are more important in softball, and there's clubs and there's all kinds of things they are in. So I'm going to go right down Payton's list, and then I'm going to add a few things. She's going to Johnson University. She's lettered in 4 varsity sports, multi-sport athlete. Payton could probably play anything. She could probably watch it 15 minutes and watch it. Great athlete. All-district tournament team in softball, 21-22. Newcomer of the year basketball, honor mention, all-conference. Softball, 21-22. Basketball, 21-22. Player of the week in soccer. Decided she was going to play soccer. Went out there and made a difference. The thing that Payton says that she likes the most is working with the little kids down at the camp, doing a little breakfast baseball and softball camps, little velocity camps, and that makes her happy. Now, my personal input on Payton, she could play any position about as good as anybody. I think she's played every position, but in either JV or varsity since she's been here, I think she's played, I think, everything, hasn't she even pitched a little bit there freshman year. And she's very talented. One of the things that's big for any coach is she had injuries, and it's going to be this long before she gets back. She pretty much cut it in half. This year we were playing, but things were going. We were flat, not playing real well. She came back early and she gave us a jump start, and she's really an inspiration to the team at that point. The other thing I'd really like to mention, 2 years ago at Morristown West, I think we're up by a run or 2. They hit a ball in left field. I thought, it's a double. She lays totally out. I'm not sure that we've had anybody. We've had some good outfitters, but that was as good a catch as I've ever seen in high school. And you know what? She doesn't even play left field normally. But she can do anything. She's got a great attitude. Work ethic is good. And like I said, I've seen her cry because she was working so hard to get over that injury. Most people would have took the rest of the season off and said, hey, I'll see you next year. And that was a big deal. Good attitude. Proud of her. Don't have anything else to add.
You did good, Coach. Congratulations. Let's give a big round of applause to Payton Moore as she signed her national letter of intent to Johnson University. All right, it's official. Let's give a round of applause to Payton Moore. Let's take some pictures, guys. Let's take some pictures. Just the family up there. Picture time. All of her family, please. All family members. She's pointing towards somebody. I don't know who that is. Larry and Yvette, the Halls, Pat, Tim, Crash. Catie. You better get up here, Catie, for sure. All right, picture time, right there in the middle. Everyone smile big. again, supposedly. Hold on. All right, hang here, Catie. You get to go sit down. Go ahead. Now, take another picture. Ah, he's all right. Those coaches right there, whatever that, just this guy right here. These guys right here, come on up. All four of them, come on. Picture time, picture time. All of the basketball girls and basketball coaches. Basketball girls and basketball coaches. Picture time. All softball players and softball coaches and Kevin and Greg. Softball and coaches, Kevin and Greg. 3, 2, 3. Okay? All right, picture time. Everyone looking at the camera in the middle. Smile big. All right, one more round of applause. Payton, head to Johnson University. Hannah, you'll be up next, so we'll give the Frye family some opportunity to decorate the table. Okay, if I could have everyone's attention. You'll notice on the table now we have Miss Hannah Frye, who will be heading to Gardner Webb. Talking a little bit about her today is going to be our assistant softball coach, who's also our head boys and girls cross country coach, Coach Mike Sweeney.
As Coach said, I help with the softball team. I am nominally the pitching coach, which means I call pitches, which means we negotiate pitches, which is good. These are smart, strong, real talented young ladies. And so we sort of get through it together. Hannah is a talented pitcher as well as a position player. She's a 3-year varsity starter with a 349 career average, 3-time all-conference selection. 2022, she was the team's best all-around player And last year she was the conference defensive player of the year while hitting .371. So she's the total package. She can do it all. Anecdotally, I don't really remember stats so much, but I remember that Hannah was the pitcher of record when we won the Eastman tournament. The only time our softball team has ever done that, beating Daniel Boone High School. That's big. She's a freshman. She gets to win in a championship game like that. On top of that, Hannah is an all-conference basketball player, two-time team player of the year, so she's a tremendous athlete. And outside of athletics, she's a tremendous student. She's a member of the National Honor Society, member of the Beta Club, the Key Club. She's active in HOSA. She's going to complete a pharmacy internship next semester, and she has a 4.02 GPA. So Gardner Webb University is getting a really good student athlete. Her major is going to be biology, and I know that she's going to be incredibly successful. We're very proud of her. Good job, Hannah.
All right, Ms. Hannah Stein, your national letter of intent. All right, it is official. Round of applause one more time for Ms. Hannah Frye. Let's take some pictures now with the family up there, guys. Girls basketball players only, please. Girls basketball players only. All right, picture time, ladies. Basketball coaches, all basketball coaches. Picture time, guys. Softball coaches. All softball coaches. All right, picture time, guys. All softball players. All softball players.
You guys do softball.
Softball players. Picture time, ladies. could have your attention, please. You notice up here next is Miss Sophie Dean heading to Lincoln Memorial University. And again, Coach Mike Sweeney is going to say a few good words about her.
There's lots of good words you can say about Sophie and her family. Just a joy to coach. 3-year varsity player. Every year honorable mention all conference. Last year with a 368 average. And again, she's a pitcher, but she's also a hitter. So I'm the pitching coach at 368, at a 265 ERA last year, a quality pitcher. Member of the all-conference tournament team last year. She went on a tear, hitting over 600, a big home run against Daniel Boone in a critical game. She hit 2 home runs against Gate City last year. One of them still hasn't come down. In a really tight game where we needed both of those home runs. Also pitched to the win in that game. Just a great teammate, great attitude, does anything that we ask. And again, is an offensive force and a great pitcher. Similar to Hannah, she's active outside of athletics. She's a member of the National Honor Society, member of Beta Club, the Key Club, active in HOSA, and active with the Sparkle Squad. She also assists at the Palmer Center and is very active in her church. And I know that she's very close with her family. Sophie has a 4.0 grade point average and plans on majoring in pre-med at Lincoln Memorial University, and we are very proud of her.
All right, Ms. Sophie, go ahead and sign your national letter. Sign away. Keep signing so everyone else can take pictures as well, please, Miss Sophie.
I'm so sorry.
You're perfect. I'm glad you went up there.
It's not me, so I'm sorry. I'm very proud.
Another round of applause. It's official. She's going to Lincoln Memorial University. All right, now let's take a few pictures with your immediate family up there. Just looking at the cameras. Picture time.
Is that a I like it a lot. Because I saw the thing.
All right, join us, yeah. Smile at the camera.
The rest of the family, please.
All right, the rest of the family, she's instructed. And friends. You give me names, I'll call them out. Brandon, Heidi, Shane, good, Catie, Ashley. Do them later, all right? All right, I just do as I'm told. Slide on down. Is that all right? All right, softball players and their families. So you all stay up there. Your call. Softball players and families. So it'll be a big picture. Come on up. Softball players and families. We'll make it work. It's picture time. Everybody looking at the cameras.
I can get them all, but she can't.
Just players, please.
Okay, just players, she said. Just softball players. All right, it's picture time, ladies. Look at the camera.
You want me to pick? As long as you're okay. I know. The other coaches.
Just coaches?
Yeah.
Softball coaches, please, come on up. Softball coaches. All right, picture time.
That's fine.
Just DB coaches, you'd like some pictures? Okay. All right, she would like to have the microphone to thank some people.
Hello. Thanks everyone for coming. I know it's not just for me, but a lot of the families here have given me a lot of help along the way, and I want to be very thankful for that. And I want to say thank you to my Sparkle Squad friends and all the special needs department over there. And then just really thank you to everyone that came and has been a part of this journey.
Awesome. Congratulations. Go to LMU. All right, next up will be Miss Catie Zani heading to Maryville. We'll let her family decorate the table. All right, if I can have everyone's attention, please. Miss Catie Zani will be signing at Maryville College. I'm going to turn the microphone over to head softball coach Andy Hubbard.
Catie Zani, 4.27 grade point average. I don't understand all this unweighted stuff, but it's on there too. Ranks in the top 8% of the 2024 class, National Honor Society Beta Club. Has done 50 hours of volunteer coaching and instruction for the 10U and 8U travel softball, 21 through 23. She's done the softball camps up here with us and at Severe and at the Breakfast Club. Athletically, she started for the last 2 years for us, batted .361, sophomore year and .318, her junior year. Now, as far as Catie goes, gives it 100%. She's totally too hard on herself, but maybe we can find a good medium. Way too hard on herself. I've known Catie since she was this tall. She used to live in Churchill, about 3 houses down. And she was meaner than a snake then. Now her sister's taking her place. So, that was good. But no, I'll tell you a good softball story. We were playing at Knox Gibbs. It was about 27, 28 degrees. Snow was flying. Sophie was hitting. Sophie got hurt. Tweaked something. We didn't want to take a chance. It's a 1-2 count. We put Catie in. She hits one about 30 feet over the fence. Against a quality pitcher, Gibbs is a quality team, and I thought, how smart I am sometimes. Should have had her in there early, but she's a class act. She's always at practice. She's always got a great attitude, and it's a great family. Catie Zani, Maryville College.
All right, so go ahead and sign your paperwork. Excellent. It's official. She's heading to Maryville. Give her a round of applause. All right, let's take some pictures now as you're not signing. Some pictures with just your family there. All right. Grandparents, come on up, grandparents. Keeping everybody up here. All righty, guys, picture time. Looking at the camera. DB coaches, DB softball coaches. Fix your glasses, Coach Hubbard. The rest of her coaches. You want DB coaches stay, and the rest of her coaches, please come up and take pictures. All right, picture time. Softball team. Softball team. Coach Hubbard would like to make an announcement right quick.
I want to recognize Kelly Ferguson. She has officially retired as softball coach at Severe. She did a wonderful job. She was easy to work with, and we're sure going to miss her. How many years did you?
12.
12. 12. That's a hard coach. We love her. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. Sure day. Tell them no. All right, picture time, everyone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause. Catie, Zani, heading to Maryville College. Up next will be Julianne Tipton, heading to Arizona State. We'll let her family decorate the table. All right, if I could have your attention as you see Miss Julianne is getting ready to sign with Arizona State, and we'll turn it over to Coach Mike Salini once again.
So Jay is the third of three pitchers that are signing today. It's an impressive group. Collectively, these 5 young ladies that have signed as a class, they won the Eastman tournament, first time ever as freshmen, and then they made it to a sub-state game as sophomores, and last year they made it to a region game. So sky's the limit this year. Hopefully we'll get it all done, and we got lots and lots of talent. Again, negotiate pitches, and I especially negotiate pitches with Jay. But she's a good negotiator. And with all these young ladies, if you're old enough to remember thrill of victory, agony of defeat, pitchers experience both of those, sometimes in the same innings, you know. So we've had some times together, these 3 young ladies, including Jay. Jay's a 3-year varsity starter, 367 career strikeouts, which averages out to over a strikeout per inning in her high school career. Second team all-conference as a freshman and as a sophomore, and as a .351 hitter. First team all-conference as a junior, and she's a 3-time selection to the all-tournament team. As with her teammates, she's active outside of athletics, member of the National Honor Society, member of Beta Club, and has a 4.1 grade point average. And Arizona State is getting a really good one. We are very proud of her.
All right, Ms. Jerry, go ahead and sign your national letter. It is official. Julianne Tipton of the Arizona State University. All right, let's take a few pictures with this your family that's up here now. Gabe, get out. Lots of love there. Okay, picture time. Any and all family members that are here to see her, she wants you up here. Any and all family members. Gabe, you're invited back. Yeah, just get a little tighter here. Yeah, just come on a little tighter.
You stay. Okay. Everybody behind us.
All right, picture time. Everyone smile. Chris, Frida, Garrett. You're the only ones going to be up here. Chris, Frida, and Garrett. All right, picture time. Volleyball coaches. Volleyball coaches. All right, picture time, ladies.
Okay, wait.
Volleyball players and volleyball coaches. Come on up, volleyball players. All right, picture time, ladies.
Carly, you come here.
Carly, will you come up here? Timeout. Coach Green called timeout. You got Carly to substitute. Let's go. All right, picture time, ladies.
Softball coaches.
Softball coaches. All right, coaches, smile at the camera. Softball players, coaches are staying, softball players and Hagen. Softball players and Hagen. Is that all right? Hold on, let's get a little tighter. Let's get a little tighter, a little tighter, a little tighter, a little tighter. All right. Is that better? Belly gets in the way, you won't be able to see a picture.
My middle school softball.
Middle school softball coaches. And Ashley. Come on up. Middle school softball coaches and Ashley.
She don't fail. What else? Jay's got Chris.
All right. Picture time. Palmer and Slack. Come on up. All right, picture time, guys. Jason Page and Coach Hensley. Coach Page, Coach Hensley, come on up. time. Allie and Payton. Allie and Payton. Oh, wait. And Bree goes last. Okay, come on up, Allie and Payton.
Sorry.
All right, picture time.
And then Bree.
Miss Bree.
Yeah, okay. Right.
All right, picture time. Done?
Sure. Any teachers or counselors here?
Teachers or counselors, come up, please. Teachers or counselors. Mr. Carr, get up here. Dadgummit. All right, get a little tighter. Is that all right? Yep, come on up here. Yep. All righty. Picture time. One more, guys. Picture time. Bob Baker. Thank you, guys. Bob Baker, please come up.